Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear him in the other room. Okay. Marissa, bring him on up, and we will welcome him. He is the police chief for Prospect Park. And let me see. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we got him on board. Chief Madonna.
Yay.
Hey, Chief. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you all.
Wonderful. Hey, listen, so when did you first get wind of this story? And when did this occur? I know you can't say too much, but well, in fact, let me reset, Chief, if you don't mind, for those who may be just tuning in. There's a viral video that went out. It said it took place in Delaware County, a little road rage incident where a woman gets out of her car, goes over to another car, and apparently she has like full-on diarrhea.
She had one in the chamber.
And and then she deposits it on the hood of this car. Do we have actual verification that this did indeed take place, Chief?
Yes, it absolutely did take place. It was 2 days ago, right around the 4 o'clock hour.
Wow.
We didn't learn about it until later that evening, as someone had videoed the incident, and it just made its way around. Finally got to us.
Okay.
It exploded out onto the internet because it's on multiple sites. You would well imagine this will catch your eye when you see this pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we were wondering in this day and age where so much can be faked, but you're here to say, yes, absolutely, it was done, and there's an investigation going on?
Steve, I only wish it was fake, but it's not. It's a middle investigation. As a matter of fact, we're out on the road doing some things related to it right now. So, yeah, I wish it was fake.
Yeah.
How often, I assume now, more than ever, videos, the dude who was recording it is sitting in his driveway, aghast. How often are you using citizen videos to do your job?
Quite frequently, maybe not as much here in the tiny borough of Prospect Park as in other places, but yeah, for sure, it's become a real help to law enforcement across the nation, across the world, actually.
Yeah.
So are you looking to make an arrest, and do you know who you're looking for?
Yes and yes, but in terms of making an arrest, obviously there's a lot that goes into it, a lot that comes out of it.
Good, Chief.
That's true.
Yes.
He's making himself laugh. He's making himself laugh. Chief, before someone decides to drop trowel and leave a dookie on a car, let them know what kind of charges they might face for something like that.
Well, I mean, certainly you have something like along the lines of indecent exposure, criminal mischief, disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Depending on where something might land, it could be also an assault charge.
Yeah, true. It's a biohazard.
Absolutely.
If it lands on someone.
Is it say? Go ahead.
I don't think we have that in this particular case, and it remains to be seen if charges are going to be filed. Like I said, we're in the middle of an investigation, and I really don't want to comment to that.
Okay.
Is the trail still warm and squishy, or has it run cold?
I would say it's very hot.
You guys do a much different interview with the police chief than most other people. Do we know what the altercation was or incident?
Yeah, I can comment that it was a road rage incident, and again, we see road rages every day, and unfortunately, they're becoming more and more prevalent.
Yes.
And, I always tell people, if you want to avoid road rage, prepare the night before to wherever you're going. Mentally prepare when you're getting on the road. People are, especially with, you can cite the economy or the pressures on people nowadays. You can certainly cite that people drive with their emotions.
Yeah.
You have to kind of detach from that for the time being while you're in the vehicle. Very easy to say because, hey, listen, we've all been there, myself included. But, detaching yourself from your emotions and just, trying to get to where you are safely is probably the best way of dealing with things.
Chief, I have two quick questions. The first is, do you have the best smile of any police officer ever? And the second is, are you in the front seat not wearing a seatbelt?
No.
He's not moving. You're not moving.
Did you hear the dinging? Yeah. Listen, in defense of cops everywhere that don't wear seatbelts or don't have seatbelts on, you have so much equipment on, and you're jumping out in a hurry. And trying to Zoom you guys, and I'm trying to get all my settings to make sure I have microphone. Yeah, guilty as charged there.
Okay.
But you're not moving. You're not moving too. You're stationary.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So we'll be your defense attorney in this one.
Although I did say
as far as smiles, I hate my smiles. So thank you.
I think it's beautiful.
It is a great smile.
It is.
And you've definitely been moving during the course of this interview.
No, look at the background.
I have
He
been,
was
Kathy.
moving earlier.
He was moving earlier.
Are you
Yeah,
on your
trust
way
me.
to Trob's Bakery to get some donuts there, Chief?
Unfortunately, Trobs is no longer, but
Oh.
we were.
Oh, Casey's.
Uh-oh, Casey's upset.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Casey. Like it's been a while now, actually.
Oh,
And,
no.
it's permanently shuttered, but fortunately, we stole Maria's from Ridley.
Oh, there you go.
We have Maria's in town. Yeah.
So one final tip on avoiding road rage: drive on an empty stomach.
Well, I would just say, take all necessary precautions
Right.
before you're getting frustrated.
Right.
I see people, they think they're, impervious to any kind of attack, or they think like when you're in your car, you think you can do anything. And everyone just needs to, know that in this day and age, you really should just stay in your car, be patient, and stop,
It's sage advice. I mean, years ago, I did something stupid because someone was just on my ass, and they were being very aggressive towards me, and I ran up on the hood of their car, and that was years ago. And I thought to myself after, that person could have had a gun.
Yeah.
It was dumb,
Yep.
and then it helps you reset, and I kind of use that as my mental mantra, so to speak, or imagery to say, don't do it, because you hear it. You're right. You're hearing more and more terrible stories of one, hot-headed moment that ends up destroying lives.
more and more violence associated with road rage, I feel, across the country. That's anecdotal, but I think certainly it's different from what it was years ago. And I think, at least in terms of the morning, preparing the night before can really help you avoid this stuff.
Good idea. Yeah,
Right.
get you in the right frame.
Can I introduce you guys to my sergeant, who's the lead investigator for the borough?
There you go.
Oh, good.
How you doing, Sarge?
He's got a seatbelt on.
Nice to see you.
Wow, is that Kathy?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was.
Wow.
All right. Well, Chief, thanks for keeping the safe street and clean in Prospect Park. We appreciate it.
We're trying our best.
All
Thank you.
right,
Hey,
take
doing a
care. We'll
great
see you
job.
later.
All right.